So we are trying to get this door taken apart here, and we've run into a couple snags, but you know, hey, that's what life is all about. Every now and then you turn around and you get hit by a snag. So here we go. This is a non-standard screw that's in here. I already tell you that. Yeah, that's not the screw that belongs in there. All the screws are out of there. All right. Look at that. Okay. It's like this thing is just coming apart. It's not coming apart nicely. Here's a regular screw that goes here. This is the real screw that goes here. You can tell by the head. And we got the lock mechanism. The lock mechanism and the real screw that goes here, you can tell by the head. Yeah. Oh my God. We need light. Nothing. This should come out like so. And that should disconnect from there. The lock mechanism and the real screw that goes here, you can tell by the head. But we can now, most likely, all except for that one. And we can get that out, hopefully. It's not the gentlest process for this one, because we're just stuck in a tight space. So this one came out with its clip still on it right here. So we can take that. So I'm going to replace all these because they're just old. And that is the correct screw for the door panel. It's got a collar and everything. The correct screw for the door panel. It's got a collar and everything. Right there. Whoop. All right. You can see the collar, which is, that's no good, that's no good, that one's no good. Yeah, all the rest are just no good. Get a clip here that we need. Yeah, see, those are all fucking chewed out, chewed up. We got a clip here that we need. Yeah, see, those are all fucking chewed out, chewed up. Alright, right here. That one doesn't go there. That's where the other armrest screw went. Alright, so I need glue for that, to fix that. That goes in there. That one goes there. Okay, that's still in really good shape, which is good. Hate to have to buy another one of those. Probably be outrageous with everything the way it is right now with COVID and all that. But so let's look at this. As we can see, that one got pulled out. That one's used up. That one's all chewed up there. That one's all chewed up there. That one's all chewed up there. I have new ones, so I'm just going to use the new ones. It just makes sense to. Let's get rid of these no good screws. That one still has some life to it, so we'll keep that one. But the others that I pulled out, they're no good. These other ones, they're so covered in rust and you know, being stripped that they're not worth it. But yeah, so now we have that part of the door done. Cool. So the next thing is going to be stripping little parts off of this, so that we have them. This panel is no good. There's nothing we can do with it. We are going to keep it like we were keeping the other one, so that we have a pattern for the speaker for when we get the new ones in. Remember the few things I said to keep. So we'll get those off. So we have them and put them aside. Yeah, this thing is out, and the door handle. We will get that off of here. And like so. And then the door handle will come out. Since we're getting a new door with a new door handle, these will, and you see how they're broken right here? These might be good for someone who's doing who maybe wants to glue them or glue it back together. I don't know. But this one's pretty beat right here. So we're still going to stay it aside because it can be used by someone. Probably won't be used by me. And again, let's not forget these screws, because they can be useful somewhere else in our builds. More screws. These are the two that came off of the vent that's on the top of the door by the window. These look in pretty good shape. Probably just throw them in the shaker, clean up some of the rust, and give them a paint job. And they'll be good as new. Something else that's in that door is the two of these, and they are underneath the vent that the screws screw into. These might be useful and be able to be reused. I myself wouldn't, because I have a whole bunch and I can use what I have, but if you're in a bind, there's two more right there. Alright? Now that we have the two front tires off, we have to actually mark them so that we know where they go back. When it's time to put this back together, because they are directional rims and they are directional tires. So let's get that marked. So we need something to store all the little nuts and screws that we're going to be collecting as we take apart certain things. And I just had one. Here it is, right here. I don't know if you guys have ever tried this sherbet. It's really good. So we get all those put away like this, and that for now. These screws that are still good to use. These two screws, those two screw holders, and we're going to get them all just in one little jar so that we know where they all are. I know most of the screws and where they go, so I don't need to label them too much anymore. But you might have to actually put the individual screws where they came from in a baggie and label the baggie. That's fine. Hey, you're starting out. Alright, so you may have to put the screws that you take out in baggies and mark them, because you don't know where all the screws go, or have the handy dandy screw chart that's right there. Yeah. I'll see if I can get a JPEG of it and put it in the video for you guys. But these other screws that are no good and the other pieces that are broken, I'm just going to throw away. And I'm looking for my trash can now. It seems that stuff just disappears. And we're going to get on with removing the rear tires now. Tires and rims. Like the front tires and rims, the rear ones are also directional, so we're going to have to label them on which side they came off on, so that they go back on the right side when we go to put everything back together. Alright, well, I just dropped the camera. I don't know how that's going to work out from now, but we're going to see. I might have to go get a new camera. Same thing, we have to label this guy. They are directional. I want to thank you for watching the video. We got the door panel off, we got the tires and rims off. I think we're making some good headway. We inspected the bushings of the suspension on all four corners. We've inspected the rotors and brake pads in all four corners. It looks like the ones in the front, the rotors in the front, need to be replaced along with the pads. But I'm going to replace all the pads in all four corners. We'll do a brake bleed coming up. But outside of that, I want to thank you guys for watching. I enjoy making these videos. I hope you enjoy watching them, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.